Your Nels here for BloodyElbow.com. Today I'm delighted to be joined by former UFC light heavyweight champion Jan Blachowicz. How's it going, Jan?
Thank you. All good. I'm ready for fight, but I still don't have a fight. But but all
That,
good. My shoulders are good. I'm in training, uh, healthy. Yeah, all good.
well, talk to you a bit about that layoff because it has been quite a while since we last saw you, and I think some fans who aren't who don't follow the sport as closely as others might not know where you've been, what's been going on. So talk to me a little bit about the injury you've suffered and the recovery process.
Yeah, like a couple months ago, I have a first surgery on my left shoulder. Should to be easy surgery, but when they open my shoulder, they see there is very big mess over there. So that was like a little bit harder surgery, but now it's everything is good. And after 3 months, I need to do same shit in right. So yes, but now both are working. I feel power again. I feel speed. I feel everything what I lost. Mm, so I feel good. I'm the training. I start doing my sparring sessions. So because first of all, I have to do my sparring session very hard to feel how they're gonna work in combat. So I, do a couple of sparring, goes very good. So yeah, all good. I'm back to work.
It's good to hear. And the issues with your shoulder, was that something that was bothering you for a while, or was it just like an
Yeah,
injury that popped? Yeah, bothering you for a while.
for a while. There was something like this. I come to the gym and shit, something happened. No, that was like I feel it like 5 years ago. I start feeling that my shoulder something's happened, but that was like just something. Yeah, and every year was much worse, much worse. I don't feel I lose almost whole power, like 40% power just gone. So I say, okay, if I want to do this on the high level, I need to fix that because in case if I not fix it, I can just go to the retire. But I don't want it, so I do the surgery and I'm back. I'm ready to go. But that was like a very hard time for me because the recovery time was very tough. I have couple of surgery before, but that was the worst. The pain, the way what I had to, through to come back to healthy was like, like horror for me. But I survived and I'm here again in the gym, ready to go.
Yeah, and you are back and talk to me. Are the conversations ongoing with the UFC right now? We're creeping closer to the end of the year. Do you think you're going to be able to get a fight in before the end of 24?
I don't know. I would like to fight in the end of the year, but I don't think so. They find something for me, so maybe that's gonna be beginning in the next year. I'm okay with that. So I hope so. That's gonna be end of the year, but or beginning of next year, the next one. I would
Yeah,
like to, but
and
we
obviously
will see what's gonna happen.
as a top contender, there's only so many people that makes sense for you to face. So, and some of them have just fought, some of them are about to fight. Do you have a preferred opponent when you get back in there?
Sure, Pereira. Pereira, because I believe that I won our first fight. So you can, agree with that or not. I don't care. It's my opinion. My coaches and a lot of people sees the same. That the referee make mistake in this fight. But now it's just a story. But yeah, Pereira will be great for comeback. If not, we've got Prohaska, we've got Hill, but they signed contract, both of them, so maybe they're gonna fight together. I don't know, but if Jamal signs contract and Prohaska, so everything looks like this. So I don't know. Maybe, maybe, maybe I need to wait for this fight and see my next opponent after that fight. We will see. Now, Ankalaev will be fight against Rakic. So I need to wait for result of this fight, and we will see. I don't know. I don't want anybody from my back. I'm looking only for someone who is higher than me in ranking. I don't have time for fights like for someone who is lower than me.
Yeah, absolutely. And you could, as you said, you could jump straight in back in there with Alex just because of the history that you guys have. And then also the fact that he is running out of opponents already at light heavyweight. What have you made since, sitting on the sidelines and watching what he's been doing? He's been knocking out everyone. He didn't knock you out, but since then he's been on quite the run.
Yeah, he's like I told before our fight, he's very good fighter. Uh, but anyway, I know how to beat him. I did it one times. I can do it second time, but this time I will not let it. Let the referee have work to do. I will finish the fight before time because he is very good opponent, but he got a lot of holes. And if you know how to fight against fighters like him, you can beat him. And I know I am the person who know how to fight against Alex Pereira
And the
with
next
all respect to him.
And the next time you do come up with Alex, it's most likely going to be for a title. So, does having that 5 round, distance to fight, does that give you an advantage in the fight?
No, no, this time I would like to finish fight before before time because uh, I don't want let to make referee do another bad decision, or I have to beat him in the 5 rounds very very bad, so
And
they will not do mistake. No close fight, not anymore.
talk to me about Alex's recent fight at UFC 307. It was, Khalil Roundtree. He was only ranked number 8th and he got the title shot quite shockingly. But he was in there and he won a couple of rounds before it all turned against him. Was there anything that you took from that fight and you thought, there's another hole that I could potentially exploit?
Yeah, I watched this fight. It was a good fight, very good fight. But like I told you, Alex have a lot of holes, and you need to know how to find them and how to use your skills against him. Nobody knows that. I know how to do it. But that was good fight. But the finish was like I expect. Maybe a little bit later. I think that will be second, maybe third round. He finished him in 4 round. But Kale, he have nothing to lose. So it's always hard opponent for somebody who is a champion, but yeah, that was how I expect. After very good fight, how I expect, But maybe a little bit longer. I think that will be second, maybe third, not fourth round.
Of course, and as you mentioned earlier, we've got another big light heavyweight fight, which seems to have title implications on the line between Ankalaev and Rakic. What do you make of that fight? Who do you think will win?
I think Ankalaev, he got everything to win this fight, but fight is a fight, so we have to watch it. But yeah, on paper, everything goes on the Ankalaev. I fight against both of them, and yeah, Ankalaev, I think is stronger, better. But
And
Rakic, he also have knockout punch power, strong guy. But yeah, Ankalaev is better. I put money on Ankalaev.
yeah, and a lot of fans think that Ankalaev is probably the guy who's got the skills to take Pereira out. You've fought both of these guys. If Ankalaev does get that shot before you, do you expect him to take the belt?
If he not use wrestling, he will not win against Pereira. If he would like to fight, but I think first thing what he will do, he tries to wrestle against him. But if he try to fight against Pereira and stand up, he gonna lose. But I think he will not fight in stand up against Pereira.
And talk to me about the rest of your career. Obviously, you've got the shoulder surgeries done. You're feeling better. You're 41 years old now. How much longer can we expect to see you fighting and sticking around for?
I hate this question.
I'm
Everybody
sorry.
asks me that. I don't know. I would like to do a couple more fights, because I don't have to do it. I want to do it. I still feel joy when I go, to the gym, when I go to the sparring session, when I go to the, octagon. I still like to do it, so I want to do it. And so I'm still on the top, so why not? Why stop now? No, I think maybe the two more fights, three, four, I don't know. Two for sure. Maybe three, maybe four. We will see how it goes. How it's
Yeah,
gonna go.
that'll be fun to watch anyway. And when you do retire eventually, what plans do you have? Do you plan to go into coaching? Do you have businesses you want to run? Obviously, it's a long time
I'm
retired.
gonna, sit somewhere in the mountains with, cigar in my mouth, with the beer in my head, and enjoy the life. This is my plan.
Good for you. You've earned it. And the fight coming up this weekend that I was keen to ask you about is Francis Ngannou's return to MMA. He obviously been to boxing, made his money. He suffered a tough loss last time out, but he's facing Renan Ferreira. I'm just wondering if you've got any thoughts on that fight and how it might play out.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. That's gonna be war like always with Ngannou. So I think so. He will knock him out in maybe first, maybe second round. We will see. I will watch it because I want to see him how he gonna look in on different organization. You know, what change he got.